Stoic wisdom offers more than mental resilience. It holds timeless secrets for maintaining a youthful mind and body. These hidden habits quietly nurture emotional balance, inner peace, and physical vitality. True agelessness, as the Stoics show, begins from within. The Stoic approach to emotional mastery plays a crucial role in preserving youthfulness by addressing one of the most overlooked aspects of aging: chronic stress. At the core of Stoic philosophy lies the idea that while we can't control external events, we can always control our response to them. This mental framework allows individuals to remain calm, balanced, and unshaken even in the face of life's inevitable hardships. From a biological standpoint, this mindset has a direct impact on the aging process. Chronic stress triggers the release of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Elevated cortisol levels over extended periods can lead to inflammation, break down collagen in the skin, accelerate cellular aging, and contribute to a host of health issues, including high blood pressure, weakened immunity, and even memory loss. Stoics train themselves to maintain equanimity through daily practices like negative visualization and premeditatio malorum. Imagine the worst-case scenario to build emotional preparedness. This habit doesn't promote pessimism. Instead, it reduces anxiety by helping the mind accept outcomes before they happen. When you're not constantly in fear or shock over life's twists and turns, your nervous system remains in a more regulated state. A calm nervous system means better sleep, improved digestion, and more balanced hormones, all of which contribute to physical vibrancy and youthful appearance. Another core element is the ability to detach from the opinions of others. Modern life often bombards people with societal pressures to look a certain way or achieve certain milestones. This external pressure creates constant comparison, which fuels stress and dissatisfaction. The Stoic teaches indifference to such pressures, finding peace in internal values rather than external validation. When one stops chasing approval or fearing judgment, mental space clears up, leading to reduced anxiety and more joyful, expressive living, both hallmarks of youthful energy. Moreover, Stoics are mindful of their emotions without suppressing them. They observe feelings like anger, jealousy, or fear with a sense of curiosity rather than judgment. This conscious awareness prevents emotional buildup, which often manifests in physical tension, tight facial muscles, clenched jaws, and stress wrinkles. By letting go of these emotions gracefully, Stoics preserve a relaxed and composed physical presence. Even the practice of forgiveness and acceptance, often encouraged in Stoic teachings, contributes to a more youthful demeanor. Holding grudges or clinging to resentment weighs heavily on the psyche and body. The stress of unresolved emotions can be aging, whereas forgiveness and inner peace lighten one's mental and emotional load, creating an inner lightness that often radiates outward. All of these habits together form a shield against premature aging. While modern anti-aging techniques focus on skincare routines and diets, Stoicism taps into the root cause, the mind's influence over the body. A disciplined, peaceful mind reduces stress-induced aging, allowing the body's natural processes to operate with less interference, maintaining health, vitality, and a youthful glow from within. Simplicity in Stoic philosophy isn't just a lifestyle choice. It's a deeply intentional practice that promotes longevity and youthfulness by aligning the body and mind with nature's rhythms. The Stoics believed in living according to nature, which meant minimizing excess, practicing moderation, and avoiding overindulgence. In modern terms, this translates to streamlined routines, mindful consumption, and a focus on essentials, all of which benefit both physical health and psychological well-being. One of the most direct impacts of simplicity is dietary. Stoics like Seneca advocated for modest meals and a frugal diet, not as a punishment, but as a path to discipline and vitality. Overeating or consuming overly processed, rich foods leads to sluggish digestion, poor nutrient absorption, and an overworked system. In contrast, a simple, balanced diet supports gut health, reduces inflammation, and keeps the body light and energetic. When digestion functions well and inflammation is low, skin stays clearer, energy levels stay higher, and cellular aging slows down. Simplicity also enhances sleep quality, another critical factor in maintaining a youthful appearance. A minimalistic evening routine without excessive screen time, stimulants, or emotional noise allows the mind to wind down naturally. Stoic habits such as journaling or evening reflection help to clear mental clutter before bed, reducing insomnia and nighttime anxiety. Quality sleep enables the body to repair itself, regulate hormones, and rejuvenate skin cells, all of which are central to appearing young and vibrant. Material simplicity plays a role as well. Stoics rejected luxury for its own sake and warned against becoming dependent on comfort. When a person continually seeks newer, better, or more luxurious things, they fall into a cycle of dissatisfaction and emotional volatility. This psychological turbulence affects physical health through increased stress and erratic behaviors. By choosing simplicity, fewer possessions, less noise, more presence, one cultivates a sense of inner stability and clarity, which reflects outwardly in a composed, graceful demeanor. The benefits extend to time management and energy preservation. A life cluttered with too many commitments, digital distractions, and emotional entanglements depletes energy rapidly. The Stoic keeps life streamlined, focusing only on what truly matters: purpose, virtue, and present action. This reduces mental exhaustion, leaving more energy for movement, connection, and creativity. Mental clarity and steady energy levels often show up physically: brighter eyes, better posture, and more relaxed facial expressions. Even movement and exercise follow the principle of simplicity. Stoics valued the health of the body, but avoided vanity-driven extremes. Simple physical activity, walking, stretching, or moderate exertion, was enough to maintain bodily function and emotional regulation. These habits, when practiced consistently, promote circulation, enhance mood, and preserve muscle tone without overtaxing the body, contributing to long-term vitality. Ultimately, the Stoic habit of simplicity removes the friction and burden that ages the body prematurely. It creates space for rest, reflection, and nourishment. With fewer toxins, less stress, and more mindful living, the entire system functions more efficiently. The result is a quiet, steady energy that feels and looks youthful, not forced or cosmetic, but natural and enduring. Daily reflection, a cornerstone of Stoic practice, cultivates inner stillness and mental clarity, two qualities that significantly impact how a person looks and feels over time. The habit of examining one's thoughts, actions, and emotions not only nurtures self-awareness, but also serves as a powerful tool for reducing mental clutter, which often manifests physically in the form of fatigue, stress lines, and poor posture. By engaging in nightly or morning self-review, a Stoic maintains psychological hygiene, much like cleansing the body. This regular clearing of emotional debris prevents internal conflicts from festering, allowing the mind to remain sharp and the spirit calm, attributes closely tied to youthfulness. The process is simple yet profound. A Stoic might begin or end the day by asking, "What did I do well? Where did I fall short? How can I improve tomorrow?" This habit encourages honesty without self-punishment. It trains the mind to observe patterns, recognize triggers, and course-correct gently. Over time, this builds a deeper emotional intelligence, making one less reactive and more composed. A calm and balanced mind reduces the likelihood of chronic stress responses, which are closely linked to accelerated aging. The fewer emotional spikes and dips a person experiences, the more their nervous system stays in balance, leading to steadier breathing, reduced cortisol, and a more rested, vibrant look. In modern life, where overstimulation is a norm, daily reflection acts as a mental detox. Constant exposure to news, social media, and information overload often leaves people scattered and anxious. This mental noise doesn't stay contained. It shows up in the eyes, on the skin, in speech patterns, and even in digestion. A few minutes of quiet thought at the end of the day creates a buffer between external chaos and internal peace. This clarity improves sleep, helps regulate emotions, and supports deeper focus, all of which are essential to maintaining physical and mental energy. Reflection also supports humility and gratitude, both subtle but powerful contributors to well-being. When someone regularly acknowledges their mistakes without self-condemnation, they build a strong inner core rather than a fragile ego. This kind of groundedness reduces defensiveness, improves relationships, and leads to more relaxed facial expression and body language. Similarly, taking time to note even small wins or moments of joy rewires the brain toward contentment. Grateful people tend to smile more easily, carry less tension, and have healthier hearts, factors that directly influence how young or old someone appears. This practice also reinforces purpose, which is often what keeps people energetically alive. A person with a sense of direction tends to carry themselves with more confidence and presence. When reflection clarifies what matters most, it strips away distractions and brings focus to meaningful pursuits. This level of alignment is rare and magnetic, often perceived as a kind of inner glow or ageless charisma. It's not the absence of flaws, but the presence of peace that creates this effect. By consistently reflecting and adjusting their course, Stoics stay close to this source of vitality, which keeps them looking and feeling younger than their years. The Stoic habit of spending time in nature and practicing present moment awareness offers a powerful remedy for both the mental and physical, where that contributes to premature aging. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus often emphasized aligning oneself with the natural order of the universe. Nature, in their view, wasn't just scenery. It was a teacher, a mirror, and a source of equilibrium. When individuals immerse themselves in the natural world, they step away from artificial stressors, notifications, deadlines, and digital overload, and return to the slower, more harmonious pace of life. This shift promotes nervous system regulation, lowering cortisol levels, and fostering a deep sense of calm that contributes to a youthful presence. Daily exposure to natural light plays a significant physiological role as well. Sunlight triggers the production of vitamin D, which supports bone health, mood stability, and immune function, all essential for vitality and resilience. Moderate exposure to the sun also helps regulate circadian rhythms, improving sleep quality, which is when the body naturally repairs and regenerates. Deep sleep aids in collagen production, cellular turnover, and hormonal balance, all of which are key factors in maintaining smooth skin, clear eyes, and sustained energy. Walking mindfully through nature also encourages gentle physical movement. Unlike intense, high-stress workouts that may strain the body, walking outdoors relaxes the mind while improving circulation, oxygen flow, and joint mobility. This kind of activity strengthens the cardiovascular system without triggering oxidative stress or inflammation, both of which accelerate aging at the cellular level. Regular movement also supports lymphatic drainage, aiding detoxification and contributing to a clearer, more radiant complexion. Present living, a core Stoic tenet, is amplified in natural settings. When one is fully immersed in the sounds of birds, the feel of the wind, or the sight of trees swaying, the mind naturally quiets. Thoughts of the past and worries about the future fade into the background. This mental stillness helps prevent the repetitive overthinking that contributes to anxiety, tension, and visible signs of stress, such as frown lines or a clenched jaw. Instead, the body relaxes into the moment, leading to softer expressions and a lighter emotional footprint. Moreover, connecting with nature cultivates humility and perspective. Standing under a vast sky or beside a flowing river reminds the individual of their small but meaningful place in a larger whole. This viewpoint diffuses ego-driven concerns and reduces the emotional weight people carry. The release of such burdens is rejuvenating. It lightens not just a heart, but the entire physical presence. People who are grounded in this way tend to exhibit a calm confidence and unforced grace, often interpreted as natural beauty. Stoic thinkers understood that inner and outer harmony are closely linked. By integrating simple, daily communion with nature and staying anchored in the present, they preserve their vitality not through luxury or excess, but through alignment with what is real and lasting. This state of peace and presence, cultivated daily, becomes a quiet force that protects against the ravages of time. The Stoic approach to vanity is rooted in a profound indifference to external appearances, which paradoxically becomes a powerful source of genuine, lasting beauty. Rather than obsessing over youth or trying to manipulate how others perceive them, Stoics focus inward, on character, virtue, and emotional balance. This inward focus reduces the anxiety and pressure that often accompany aging in modern society. Constant concern about appearance, wrinkles, body image, fashion trends creates mental strain, which, over time, affects physical health. Chronic stress accelerates aging by increasing cortisol levels, which can degrade skin elasticity, disrupt sleep, and weaken the immune system. By choosing to remain emotionally detached from the desire to appear young or flawless, Stoics bypass this stress loop, maintaining a more serene and naturally radiant state. This indifference is not neglect. Stoics are not careless about their health or hygiene. Rather, they approach self-care with balance and reason. They avoid vanity-driven excesses, such as harmful cosmetic procedures, obsessive grooming routines, or unhealthy dieting. Instead, they seek harmony through moderation. This creates a sustainable lifestyle where health is preserved, not sacrificed for temporary or superficial results. The result is a kind of beauty that is rooted in well-being rather than appearance. A calm face, steady eyes, graceful posture, all subtle signs of inner peace that people often associate with youthfulness. Detachment from vanity also fosters authenticity, which is magnetic and timeless. When someone isn't trying to impress, manipulate, or seek approval, their energy feels more relaxed and grounded. This emotional freedom translates into how they carry themselves. Less tension in the face, more genuine smiles, and less reactive behavior. Over time, this calm demeanor helps preserve the natural structure of the face and body, avoiding the damage caused by repeated emotional stress, such as frowning, clenching, or nervous movement. People may not always be able to name it, but they instinctively respond to the peaceful aura of someone who is self-assured without being self-absorbed. Furthermore, Stoics spend little time comparing themselves to others. In a world dominated by social media filters, age-defying products, and curated lifestyles, comparison breeds dissatisfaction and low self-esteem. The Stoic habit of focusing only on what's within one's control immunizes them from this harmful trap. By investing their energy into self-development, wisdom, and emotional strength, they cultivate qualities that grow richer with time. Confidence, kindness, humor, resilience. These are traits that people naturally find attractive at any age. Their relationship with aging itself is also unique. Stoics accept the aging process as a natural part of life, rather than resisting or fearing it. This acceptance removes the tension that often builds up from denial or regret. That release of emotional weight creates a lightness that is often misinterpreted as youth, when in fact, it is simply the absence of inner resistance. The face softens, the body relaxes, and the spirit seems more present. These subtle qualities, unforced, unpolished, yet profoundly attractive, become the true signature of timeless vitality nurtured by Stoic detachment from vanity. In a world obsessed with external fixes, the Stoic way reminds us that true youthfulness is cultivated from the inside out. By embracing emotional mastery, simplicity, reflection, presence, and detachment from vanity, we align with a timeless strength that nourishes both mind and body. These quiet, enduring habits offer a natural path to lasting vitality and inner radiance.